Guys, today you decide if this build is broken slash unstoppable. This build has insane amount of DPS and you will provide bulwark users in PvP with more issues than your ex-girlfriend has. It's absolutely amazing setup and I'm using forgotten talent. Clutch baby in the building. Yes, you heard me right, bastard. I'm using clutch talent. Don't get me wrong, clutch by itself absolutely sucks cat's balls, but if you will pair it up with ridgeways, pride, chest piece and dilemma, you know what's coming again. It makes perfect sense to welcome you to insanity, and this build is pure barbecue chicken, baby, at its finest. As my mama says to my papa, grab that barbecue chicken ass. God damn. But you got the point. Right now we have played with bulwark setups. The bright spot with bulwark setups that they don't have lots of damage, and you can, from other hand, provide quite a bit of DPS with dilemma setup and with your ridgeways pride chest piece. You can use flatline, and the best part about this build that actually you can spray and pray with your bullet king, which has no reload whatsoever, so that immediately is increasing your DPS output. But you can mark as many enemies as you can with this weapon, and after that simply switch to your king breaker with perfect flatline talent. Since we are using technician specialization, linked laser pointer attachment will allow us to use flatline talent at will, so that makes perfect synergy for us. Mark 2-3 maybe rogue agents and then switch your flatline talent, and they're gonna share the damage you're dealing from your assault rifle. Pure nuts, man, and with clutch you will be immortal. But before we continue, a quick word with the sponsor, Diving.net. If you don't have enough time or you teammates but you still want to have all the best items in your game, then Diving.net is site for you. They have absolutely amazing team on consoles. They will complete your order super quick. Everything happens through account sharing. This service has been working for many years. They have tons of customer reviews. You can check everything by yourself. But now with my promo code RBD, you will have 50% discount on all services. Amazing deal, especially when right now they have some crazy sales going on. So definitely go check these guys out. And if you have any questions, comment down below or contact the operator. But now let's get back to this dilemma setup, and oh my goodness, I really love dilemma and how it works with ridgeways pride exotic chess piece. Like I said, unfortunately clutch by itself is not that great. Not that great, man. It used to be one of the best talents in PvP, man. All the good days. I miss those days, jeez. After PV player crying, clutch unfortunately received a nerf and by itself is completely useless. You can't use it in any normal build. It is what it is, but with ridgeways pride chest piece you will receive extra armor regen from 5 enemies, 50% armor regen, that's nuts. Dilemma is increasing your DPS output, so you can mark multiple enemies and you're gonna deal damage at the same time to multiple enemies. You have crit chance, and the key thing with clutch talent, you need lots of crit chance. I would strongly recommend you to use build with 50 plus crit chance to be effective with clutch, and you need high fire rate weapon. Vector is nice, but small magazine size can be tricky. Bullet King, from other hand, is a really good rate of fire and it has unlimited rounds. And as you see, I'm sitting over 50% crit chance. I have really good crit damage for a skill build, and I have even headshot damage. So it's absolutely nuts. For the second weapon, I'm using King Breaker with flatline talent. It hits super hard. It's really hard. Flatline exemplifies weapon damage, and also it will work with your skills. And this is hybrid setup. I'm using dilemma with skill tiers, so my assault turret can deal nasty damage as well, and it will work for distraction reasons pretty nicely as well. Kingbreaker is absolutely nice, and like I said, nice life hack. You can spray and pray with your Bullet King, apply all the marks, and then switch to your Bullet King, and boom, your enemies are receiving more incoming damage. Because if I have to be honest, Bullet King is not that strong. Even if you will take out of if you're gonna take out of consideration that it has no reload, still DPS output for Bullet King is not that high. So I would recommend you to switch to your Kingbreaker after you tag as many enemies as you can. For pistol, I would recommend you to use TDR pistol with extra skill tier, and with that pistol you're gonna sit at maximum skill tiers and use within sync that pistol if you're gonna play legendary difficulty with multiple directives, or future perfection if you want to achieve overcharge. But I don't really see reasons why you need overcharge, because we have insane amount of DPS. Self-healing, for self-healing I'm using Hive, which is healing non-stop me and my teammates, and Armor Regen from Rigorous Pride chest piece is kinda nuts, man. It's absolutely dope, exotic. You could use maybe MG5 LMG with Sadist instead of Bullet King. MG5 has also really nice rate of fire, and Sadist is amplified weapon damage, so you have a couple options there if you want to pair LMG with your Rigorous Pride chest piece. Or maybe you could use the weapon with Sadist on. Any assault rifle with Sadist will work just fine, but Sadist will not amplify your skill damage, in this case your assault turret damage. So I'm using flatline because it's amplifying my skill damage and weapon damage, so that's the key point why I'm using flatline. But if you don't care about your assault turret, you can use maybe shield, and then sure, use Sadist, that would be a better option. So for the gear, everything is really simple, although you need to farm your ass off to get dilemma pieces with crit damage attributes, so you could re-roll core attribute for skill tier or armor core attribute. It depends on your preference. Just keep in mind that Technician specialization already is providing you with one extra skill tier, skill damage, linked laser pointer attachment, artificial hive, and disrupt grenades. So Technician specialization is really good here, and this specialization allows us to basically sit at almost maximum skill tiers, and that will allow our skills deal really nice DPS as well. For backpack, I'm using Cheshka backpack, Devil's Due backpack with perfect clutch. Cheshka will provide us with extra crit chance, and that's really necessary with any LMGs or assault rifles. If you want to use clutch, you should get at least 50% crit chance, period, baby. If you don't have 50% crit chance, don't touch clutch. I will not forgive you if you will use clutch with 50% crit chance. Don't do this mistake. And guys, like I said, Dilemma works really well. You're gonna apply marks, you're gonna kill enemies, your skills will kill enemies, and you will trigger clutch non-stop. And for the skills, I'm using Assault Turret with my Healing Hive. Healing Hive is giving me armor pretty well, so if I'm losing all the time armor and clutch is not dealing with all the incoming damage, because on legendary difficulty you will receive a lot of incoming damage, Hive is really nice option to us to have, and use protection from elite mods. Butcher drops the mic, see you in the next one, bye.